Welcome to the Heart of a Viking. This channel offers elementary art lessons taught by Mrs. Minto from the Cape Henlopen School District in Delaware. I look forward to virtually creating with you. There are new lessons posted weekly. Subscribe to the channel to make sure you don't miss a single one. So go grab your art supplies and your thinking caps and let's begin. Well, hello Cape artists. Let's begin our new Chinese New Year's project. However, before we begin, there is some awesome information I'd like for you to see using the link that's listed on the screen here, but you'll have to click it from the description that's below this video. So pause the video right here. Go watch that video on Chinese New Year's information and then come on back as soon as you're done. I can't wait to start our ox hand puppet together. Alright, so this year is the year of the ox, which means that our project today is going to have an ox theme. So an ox is kind of like a bull, kind of like a cow with long horns, and we're going to use those details in this animal as the subject for our work of art today. We're going to be making an ox hand puppet. So to make our ox hand puppet, we're going to do the first step today, and then whenever we return next time, we will add the details to make it look more like an actual ox. So let's get ready with some paper. My paper is 9 inches across by 12 inches tall. If you don't have a paper that's exactly that size, that's okay. And I'm also using a brown paper because of the ox, but red would be fantastic too because it's the color for good luck. And any color actually would be fine. Why not a pink ox? Sure, that sounds fantastic. But I'm gonna go ahead and use brown for my ox color. Okay, as soon as you get yours, we're going to lay our paper sideways to begin. Okay, so notice my paper is long across, not tall like a building. Okay, so I'm going to bring the bottom edge up about 1/3 of the way. Now, notice where I stopped here. I'm going to measure with my fingers to see if the amount that I have folded up is about the same with the amount that's left over. Mine wasn't, so I had to move it down a little bit. Let's measure again. That's a lot closer. So now I'm going to go ahead and fold that down. Now that takes a little bit of practice. If that's hard for you, ask a grown-up or an older brother or sister if they can help you out. Okay, so now I'm going to use the plastic end of my scissors to push down that fold that I just made, making it super duper flat. Now I'm going to open this up, take the other side and bring it over to the fold that I just made. So opening that up, I'm bringing this side over to the fold I just made. That looks like it's lined up, and then press. And then again, I'm going to use the plastic handle of my scissors to do that again. Once I've done that, I'm going to go ahead and close it all up so it looks like this. Fantastic. Of course, it always wants to pop open, not a huge problem, but make sure you try and keep it closed as much as you can. Great. Now, while that's closed, I'm going to fold it in half again, but this time from the long end to the other long end, so it was left to right for me. Press that down and then grab those scissors and use the handle. Now, this is getting harder. We have lots of layers of paper here, so it's going to be more difficult to fold, but I know you can do it. Okay, so that's the folded edge. Now, I'm going to bring back one of the open edges back to the folded edge, just like that. See how I used my hand to sort of help me figure out? There we go. So now I'm going to line those up nice and even, Steven. Fold those down, use my handle, flatten that out. I'm doing that every time. That's a good habit to get into anytime you're folding. Okay, flip over, and I'm going to bring back that top part back to the folded edge. There we go, and grab those scissors again, flatten that out. Now here's the fun part. Let's see if the puppet is starting to puppet. All right, so that's the open part. That's actually the ox's mouth, that middle part. Oh, it looks like a letter M for Mrs. Minto. Oh, wow, looks like a W now. Okay, all right, so on the back here, I can see like some little pockets. See those little pockets? All right, so I'm going to find that on both sides, the top and the bottom. There they are. And I'm going to put my thumb in one of the sides and all of my fingers in the other side. So thumb down here, fingers went up there. Use my other hand to sort of like push it on, and now I can open and close it. That's the mouth of your ox that you're making, and his eyes are going to be on the top and his mouth will be in the middle there. Okay, so we're going to stop here for today, but you're not finished, remember. Put your art in a safe place. Keep it until the next Ox Hand Puppet Project Part 2 is posted, and we'll finish it together. All right, I'll see you back here next time at the Heart of a Viking.